Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you, get 18% off. We out. All right, man, we back. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Let's talk a little bit about that AB video I said I had coming. So it'll be the first, one of the first videos I dropped this morning. I got from a good source, and I'm not going to say no names, that PBC don't do no drug testing, just like I said. So I got that confirmed. They don't do testing, and basically, but they make Broner tests, but they don't make Floyd tests, and that's why Broner has some issues with Floyd. Everybody think it's because, you know, he's jealous of Floyd's career. Floyd didn't give him an opportunity, whatever it may be. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And that could be one of the reasons why some of the fights can't get made from across the street. The only guy that probably legitimately tests over there, not named Floyd, is probably Deontay Wilder. And he pays for extra VADA for his opponents to take and him to take. So I heard that Broner really pissed at him because they make Broner tests, but they don't make Floyd tests. And they make Broner do shit they don't make Floyd do, but and the majority of the fighters, they don't test. They don't test the fighters. Now, if that's about a lot of PBC fighters cheating or being frugal with their money and not wanting to test, I heard they don't test their fighters. So when you check the VADA system, you know what I'm saying? When you check the system or you check the Twitter, you'll never see, oh, this fighter from PBC, that fighter from PBC. Let's enter VADA. They don't test. So that could be another reason why a Crawford fight might not happen. You know, and I figured that. And people say, well, we tested. Where? When Broner fought Manny Pacquiao, he had to complain to get testing for them to start testing Broner. Pacquiao, they only tested Pacquiao 4 weeks out. You feel me? You know, that ain't fair to Broner. Same thing with Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is just so stupid. Oh, he ain't got to test. I'll fight him. And I respect him that he'll fight him however you want to fight him. But had he tested Manny Pacquiao, maybe the fight would be a little bit different. I felt that he won. Maybe be different. These dudes to sell their soul, not to not to have these dudes test like Pacquiao. And I feel Adrien Broner, dude. A lot of people don't understand Broner a real motherfucker in a fake world. And that's just how the game go. And that's just how I go. Fix my lighting. Hold on. And that's just how the game go. You know, and when you real, you stick out like a sore thumb. People say, oh, you complaining, you bitching too much. But shit, you know, real people like me and Broner, we don't understand like that fake stuff. We don't understand why people pull fake moves. And we've been know Floyd ain't tested. It's been a rumor going around that he been cheating on the low, allegedly, for years. So you want to know why Pacquiao went over there? He ain't got to take no tests. And he's still out there not wanting to fight the best. But then there's other guys over there that's in this division that a lot of people think on that shit too. You know, they've been saying Canelo was on something, got caught. All of a sudden, Canelo get caught in this computer raw. Now you can have a certain amount of computer raw in your system. Do you know how much meat you got to eat to get for steroids to come up in your system? So that don't make no sense. It makes zero sense at all, man. And that's just how the game is, dude. And Al Heyman don't care about no test. Fighters don't want to be paying that extra 6 figures. And then what kills me, the punk that created the test of Floyd Mayweather, he don't want to take it. He don't want to take it half the time. You know, and they throw themselves under the bus. And if they is tested, it's not being reported to the media, you know, that somebody failed the test. When the last time you heard somebody fail a test at PBC? Maybe Lamont Peterson versus Amir Khan. Even though he got a pass, but they still stripped him under that WBA belt, Super WBA belt. But, you know, I feel what Broner's saying. You know, how you going to give Floyd this type of treatment? But you got to understand Floyd in a different tax bracket. When Floyd come back and fight for them, you know, that's a huge payday. When Broner fight, that ain't no payday. Floyd generating hundreds of billions of dollars for PBC. And they was begging him to come back to fight Manny Pacquiao. He wouldn't. If you beat somebody easy, why not come back? But then again, when Pacquiao gave you a rematch, probably not. He gave Marquez rematches. Then he got Barrera rematch. He gave Morales rematches. So you can't say Manny Pacquiao ain't gave people rematches, you know. But, you know, say Adrien Broner mad because, you know, they test him, but they don't test Floyd. And they treat Floyd different. Then again, that's Floyd. If Floyd get caught for peds, you think they ain't going to slide that under the table? If Broner get caught, they going to put it on Front Street. And that's one of the reasons Broner said he want $10 million to come back. Because they treat Broner different from Floyd. And obviously, but then again, right is right and wrong is wrong. So you got fighters over there that could be taking anything and putting anything in their body. Now y'all kind of understand why they don't want to play along with other people. Now you see they don't test. So if you go over to, Top Rank and they test, or you have Top Rank come over, they want to test and be in PBC. All they fighters in test and enter VADA and you saw whatever the hell else they're doing. You go to VADA page. Shakur Stevenson, I think, entered it for this fight this Saturday. You feel me? And everybody going on with Tyson Fury on this, and he been popped hot. But then again, we don't know what none of these fighters on PBC on. And a lot of these dudes, man, with their mood changes and, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these motherfuckers be on something. So they're not even getting tested. Check that out. And I knew that because I look at the VADA website. USADA ain't saying nothing. And these dudes going out there, man. So then again, if Crawford fight Errol Spence or somebody else, man, it's an uphill battle. I'm not saying that, Earl on nothing. But then again, what if Earl, they do VADA and Earl get beat, knocked out, and get dog walked like never before? Is he on some shit? What if Jamal go fight Canelo and he stop him? He don't look the same. Is he on some shit? It's been huge rumors about that going around. About them Texas boys being. I ain't never fed into it. But you hear Stephen Bredman, Julian Williams say, look at this, just look at the build-up between Julian Williams and Jamal Charlo. Demetrius Andrade said about Earl Spence. He said about the Charlo twins. When you fight Demetrius Andrade, maybe one of the reasons Jamal don't want to fight him, I don't know if it's true. When you fight Demetrius Andrade, he got extra use of VADA testing because he's sponsored by Victor Conte, the dope peddler himself. So it's kind of making sense why certain dudes ain't going over to fight certain dudes. It's making hella sense. It's making hella sense why PBC is just a league. Because they don't test. And I've been saying that shit. I'm like, damn, Sean Earl, are we taking tests? Where? It's nowhere on profile. Or it's nowhere on, they taking tests. Nowhere. So why these dudes ain't taking tests? If they say, well, it's just too much money, I get it. But then again, y'all getting so much money. Look at all these fancy cars. You guys, is he taking tests? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy that these dudes don't even test. And everybody they say that, well, watch. If public information, you can look up motherfuckers' criminal history. Public information, you can look up, who on VADA, who taking VADA. I ain't taking no VADA. Earl did take it for the Kell Brook fight and look strong. But then again, man, it's just fishy that they don't test. Now, if it's financial reasons, I get it. That shit expensive. But then again, it's fishy that they don't want to play along. They'll send Derevchenko, they'll send John Molina, Felix Diaz. But they ain't sending Jamal. What if it's that the Victor Conte do the extra testing? But Broner really mad because, they treat him different from Floyd and they test him and don't test Floyd. That's crazy. That's crazy. We all know Floyd, man. He sat here and cried and implemented this Olympic-style testing, and then he don't want to take it? Come on. It just don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense, man. Take the test. You implemented it. You made Pacquiao take the test. He took the test. Y'all had a fight. You won. It wasn't the most flamboyant fight. It was really boring as shit. But, hey, all of a sudden, they don't test Floyd, though. And if it do come back negative, positive, you already know, man. And they ain't telling nobody. We got on Eddie Hearn about the Dillian White situation. I didn't tell Oscar Rivas. How many times you think that happened on PBC? How many times you think that happened when somebody pop hot? If they is doing testing and they still, the fight's still going on. And that's crazy, man. That just give me vindication. Because I knew they wasn't taking no fucking tests. They probably just taking the random state commission test. And they sit here talking about Tyson Fury. It's a lot of these dudes that's still on dope. There's a lot of dudes in the past that were still on dope, cheating. Barely surviving. But then again, Broner can't go public. Al Heyman took him out the game. But it's messed up. And we know Floyd probably cheated and got away with some shit allegedly. And it's okay. Just give him a slap on the wrist. So don't even say nothing at all. He generated too much money for the city of Vegas and for Premier Boxing Champions. They be begging that man to come back and fight. They begged him to come back and fight Pacquiao because they need the money. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. I got that from a good source that PBC fighters don't test. So you heard it here. I've been saying it, but I got vindication. Oh, don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links in the description. Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook's and Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, or you want to just chop it up, Facebook group link there as well too. Want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate. Share the video. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. One time for the one time we go.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking
right?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.